Hi, good day. I'm Michael Violette of String Sound Studios, and welcome to this video of how to tune the guitar by ear or manual tuning. Today I will discuss some new theoretical terms, fundamentals of guitar anatomy, and the mechanics of standard tuning. Now, in your guitar tenure, you will hear a term A440. And that's important you know that, and that's an international pitch that everyone is tuned up to. First, let's go over our string names. And notice I have a tuner here, and when you do manual tuning, you should use the tuner to guide you. So I can't see the tuner. Obviously, I'll just use my ears, and I'll do the best I can. First, let's go through the string names. Now, the lowest string, the lowest sounding string on the guitar, is the sixth string. It is the highest in direction. Notice it's up here. So that's the lowest sounding, but it's the highest in direction. And the string names go like this. E is the sixth string. A is the fifth string. D is the fourth string. G is the third string. B is the second string. And another E being the first string. Now what I want you to do is learn the intervals of what we call fourths. But before we do that, let's talk about the musical alphabet. And I talked about this in the last video. The musical alphabet consists of a 7-letter name alphabet. And that would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That just keeps cycling, and you can start anywhere in there. Now, with that said, this is important because the guitar is tuned in fourths. For the most part, the guitar is tuned in fourths. And you need to know that. There's one exception. And then remember, this is standard tuning. There's different ways to tune the guitar, but I'll discuss that another time. There's different ways to tune the guitar, and we are working in standard tuning. Now with that said, there's not only 7-letter name notes, well there are 7-letter name notes in music, but there's 12 notes in music altogether. And there's something called sharps and flats, and you need to know that as well. There's a term called enharmonic, which means one note's sharp is another note's flats. So it's the same note with different letter names. And the tuners register in sharps, although we're going to be doing manual tuning today. Now let's explain a little bit about the frets on the guitar. You see these? These are called frets. The space here, the whole thing is a fret, but the silver bars going down are frets. This is the space between the frets, space between the frets. When you play, you want to play close, not here, not in the middle, not here. You don't want to play on it, you want to play close to the fret. Any fret. It produces the best tone, and you're less likely to get buzzes. And it allows you to get to the next fret. See that? So you want to play close to them. Now why is that important? Because, again, you want to get a good tone when you're tuning. We are going to discuss right now positions on the guitar and fret numbers. Obviously you can see the guitar has all these different frets on it. For tuning the guitar, you want to go, manually tuning the guitar, you want to go to the 5th fret on the 6th string. That's how we're going to match pitch with the 5th string open. My 5th string open is an A. My 6th string open is an E. We'll just say that's in tune already because you don't have a reference pitch to go by. All right, if you do, you got to try to get this E as close as possible to what you think an E might be. So use your ears in this also. That's why we're doing this. Let's go here. This is the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And notice most guitars have inlays or dots. A lot of those are odd numbers. Not all guitars. Some guitars have all kinds of inlays, with 12 being the only even number. So we want to go to the 5th fret. There's 1, that's an F. F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Now I want to match this, pressing the 6th string to the A. Now right now it's in tune. I'm going to put it out of tune and I'm going to drop it lower. Lowering the pitch, I go in a clockwise motion. See that? Well, if you take a listen, da, 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 sing it, da, da, you can hear it's lower. The idea is to start going slower and getting this close. You can do this too, cross over. Remember, I'm raising the pitch, so I'm going in a counterclockwise motion. Hear the beat? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's getting close. Now I'm a little bit closer. Slowing the wave down. So you have to listen to this. I'm almost there. Now my ear is telling me that's in tune. I don't know what the tuner's saying, but it should be good. I have pretty good ears. So I put the tuner there so you can see. So this 5th string is now tuned to this note, which is an A. And again, the reason why you want to know that cycle of fourths I was talking a little bit about is because we go E, F, G, A. A is 4 away from E. Let's go to the next string. Now that the 5th string is in tune, I'm going to go to the same thing. The 5th fret on the 5th string. So let's press that. And this will be a D note, the one I'm pressing. And I'm trying to match pitch with my 4th string open. 5th string, 5th fret, 4th string open. Right now it's in tune. I'm going to drop it again. And if the pitch is higher, it's probably best to drop a little lower and come back into it. Okay, here we go. Hear it? You can cross over and do this. So you can hear them both intervals at the same time. You hear it's getting close? Alright, I'm very close now. I sound like I'm in tune. My ear is telling me that I'm in tune. Maybe just a little bit sharp. Or just a little bit flat. Little hummy. That's about as good as I'm going to get that string. Now, let's go to, we just tuned this string up, the 4th string. Let's go to the 4th string. And this is now tuned to a D like it should be. You can see the tuner lining up a D. We have to tune the 3rd string. So the 3rd string is the same thing. D, E, F, G is a 4th away. On the guitar, on the 4th string, I also must go to the 5th fret. And there I am. And I'm going to tune the G up. Now I'm going to drop it. You know, let me put this one a little higher. Here, it's higher. Da, 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 da. So I'm going to drop that. Now I'm sharp. We call that sharp. See, I'm coming in. Still will have a beat. It'll still be wavy. Ba, 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 ba. Now I'm close, but remember what I said. When you're dropping it, okay, you want to go in a clockwise motion. I like to pass the note and go lower and come back to it. It seems to lock it in. And I think most guitar players agree on that. There we go. So now I have my 3rd string G in tune. Next, I am going to go to the 4th fret. This is the only exception. Remember I talked about the 4ths. D, E, F, G is a 4th. So from the 4th string to the 3rd string, that is called the interval of a 4th. But the only exception in standard tuning when you're tuning the guitar is when we go to tune the 2nd string to the 3rd string, that would be called something a major 3rd. So here's my open G. I'm on a B right now. That's a B note. See how that's in tune? There we go. Now, I have that in tune, and here I have to go back to the interval of the fourth. So from my second string, I need to play the fifth fret again. And there is my first string. It's in tune. I'm going to drop it. And there you have it. So, I need to recap here. So remember, we need to learn the string names, which are E, A, D, G, B, and E. Those are your 6 strings. We also need to know terms like enharmonic. And do me a favor, please subscribe to our email list, our YouTube down there. I think the button's right down there. And have a good day, and thank you.